the final round on tonight's program. Sharifa, you've been perfect all evening. Now, you have one last series of questions. If you answer correctly, you win it all. If you don't, you lose everything. Are you ready?
Yes, I think so.
Take a deep breath. Here we go. The category is chemistry. Your question is, there are 6 noble gases that occur naturally on the periodic table of elements. Name them. Sharifa, what's your answer?
I can see the table in my head.
Take your time.
Helium, krypton, neon, xenon.
Let's listen to some music.
Classical again? Ugh.
Noah, I challenge you. Quasar Race 3.
Nobody wants to watch you play video games for hours.
Then maybe we should put on a movie.
Why not all 3?
Huh, I like the way you think, amigo.
Shh. Quiet, everyone, please.
Oh, argon and radon.
Well, Sharifa, that was a noble effort, and you are absolutely correct.
Is Dr. Ramsey watching a game show?
That makes 15 nights in a row you've won, Sharifa, a new record. Now, do you want to take your winnings and go home, or will you come back and risk it all?
I want to come back, Mr. Halid.
Hear that? She's coming back! And we hope you'll come back next time for another mind-bending, pulse-pounding episode of What's Your Answer?
Are you feeling okay, Dr. Ramsey?
I'm fine, Kat.
Then why are you watching this dumb show?
Because she's one of you.
She's one of them.
Not necessarily.
And what exactly is this Noor Stones' power?
Well, it makes the bearer, Mujiba the Responder, a living library, with access to all the accumulated knowledge of mankind.
No wonder she could answer all those questions.
Yeah, she was cheating.
And you weren't when you used your Noor Stone to win all those matches as Shadow Cloak?
That was completely different.
Let's not make any judgments until we meet her, all right?
The stone bearer is weak. Why do we need her?
Because knowledge is power, my friend. And as history has proven, it is not always strength that prevails. In 1526, the Mughal Emperor Babur brought his army of 15,000 men to Paniput in northern India. There, he faced Ibrahim Lodi, ruler of the Delhi Sultanate, and his army of 100,000. Babur was vastly outnumbered, but he had the bearer of this very same Noor Stone as his advisor. His advisor told him that cannons would frighten Lothi's war elephants. He also gave him other tactics that Lothi could not counter. Babur was victorious and established the Mughal Empire, which would endure for more than 3 centuries.
know so much about it.
I was there.
The category is geometry. Your question is, there are 5 three-dimensional shapes called platonic solids. Name them and the number of faces they have. Sharifa, what's your answer?
The cube, with 6 faces, of course. The dodecahedron, 12. The octahedron, 8 faces. The tetrahedron with 4 faces. And the icosahedron, which has 20 faces.
That is a solid answer. Well done. That was intense. Let's take a moment. You live right here in Kuala Lumpur, don't you?
Yes, I'm staying with my grandfather while I'm going to college.
And what are you studying?
Geology. I hope to one day develop a method to predict earthquakes.
Well, we certainly hope you succeed. That signals the end of our show. But your winning streak continues, Sharifa. And now I must ask you, do you want to take your winnings and go home? Or will you come back and risk it all?
I want to keep playing.
Fantastic! Will Sharifa be able to continue her amazing winning streak? Join us again tomorrow for...
What's your answer?
I really appreciate your helping us like this, Khalid.
After everything you did for me on my last show? Of course.
What did you do for him?
Oh, I just helped authenticate a few questions, that's all.
More than a few. He made sure everything was on the up and up. The authorities here insist on that. Aha, Sharifa, allow me to introduce my old friend.
Dr. Ramsey Razum.
You know me?
Only by reputation. There's not a lot I don't know.
Of course, of course.
It was good to see you again, Dr. Ramsey. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have some work to do.
Allow me to introduce my students, Sharifa, Nawaf, Dana, and Katerina.
Hi,
Hello.
How are you?
we're stone bearers, like you. You see? They're called Noor Stones, and they have
I
these-
know all about the Noor Stones. 99 gems imbued with the knowledge of the Dar al-Hikmah library, then taken to Spain and built into the Hussein al-Marifa dome. Later they were scattered to the 4 corners of the earth. It is said that each stone is drawn to the one person who embodies its strength.
You really are, Mujiba.
Sharifa, listen. We try to use our different powers to do good in the world.
To help people.
And we want you to join us.
Join you? I'm flattered, but there's something I don't understand. How do you support yourselves?
Why do you ask?
How do you make money?
We don't. We're not in this to make money.
I see. I'll give it some thought.
I'll give it some thought? Well, what's there to think about?
I wonder.
Sharifa, I'm so proud of you. You made it look easy.
It is easy, Grandfather. How are you feeling?
Oh, a few aches and pains, that's all. Oh, some friends of yours are here. Mr. Awang?
There you are, Sharifa. You haven't been trying to avoid us, have you?
No, it's just... I've been busy with the show.
I'll go make us some tea.
Your grandfather. He's a nice old man.
come here.
You've missed your last 2 payments.
You know I'm good for the money.
No, I don't know that. I do know you're winning a lot of money on TV, and I also know that with one wrong answer, poof, it's all gone. Then where would we be?
I won't lose. Trust me.
I can't take that chance. If you lose, you can't pay me. If you can't pay me, then I look bad in front of my boss. If I look bad in front of my boss, somebody gets hurt.
What do you want me to do?
Simple. When you go on the show tomorrow, tell them you'll take the money.
But it won't be enough.
It'll be enough to pay us back, in full.
I'm going to be needing more. You know that.
You might not. And if you do need more someday, I'll be happy to loan it to you at the usual rate. Now, are you gonna take the money tomorrow night? Good girl.
The tea's ready. Where did your friends go?
They had to leave.
What did they want?
Nothing. Just to wish me good luck on the show.
Oh, that's nice.
Why wouldn't Sharifa want to join the 99? Why?
Maybe she knows something we don't. She's supposed to know everything, right?
Yes, but knowledge and wisdom are different things.
You're splitting hairs there, aren't you?
No, I'm not. It's knowledge that allows you to make a bomb, but wisdom prevents you from using it.
Welcome to What's Your Answer? Here is your host, K.P. Khalid.
Thank you. Please welcome our returning champion, Sharifa Mosa. Now, Sharifa, you've been our champion for a record-smashing 16 nights, but you could still lose all your winnings. So I want to give you one last chance. Will you take the money right now and go home a winner, or risk it all for even more?
I'm going to play.
Then take your place in the hot seat. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsor.
We need to knock some sense into her. Go wait in her dressing room. I'm going to cancel tonight's show.
What's going on?
Come on!
Look out!
I'm staying.
Sharifa, where's the circuit breaker?
Over there, behind those flats. The bond I felt between us. I've never felt anything like it.
It's called a triad link.
Oh yes, the connection between Noor Stones. Their power increases in groups of 3.
And it gets even stronger the more you learn how to use your powers.
I'm sorry, but I'm still not sure.
Not sure? How can you not?
Our offer has no expiration date. Take more time if you need it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
What's it going to take with this girl?
Money, I'm afraid. Lots and lots of it.
There's got to be more to it than that. You saw how she risked her life just now to save everyone. If all she cared about was money, she never would have done that.
Then what do you think is going on with her?
Time to find out.
Rughal.
You know me?
Of course I do. I was wondering when you'd come.
Then I don't need to tell you how much I can offer you, do I?
No, but it might not be enough.
Forgive me, but unlike you, I don't know everything. So please, tell me, what is it you want?
It's not what I want, it's what I need.
I'll be happy to provide it for you if I'm able to.
You just might be.
Due to technical difficulties, tonight's presentation of What's Your Answer has been postponed. But don't forget to tune in tomorrow for an all-new What's Your Answer? And now a word from our sponsors.
Sharifa?
Mr. Mosa, may we speak with you? It's about Sharifa.
And you're sure she's all right?
Oh, she's fine. She came through it like a real hero.
Around here, she's always been a hero.
How do you mean?
I've had lots of doctor bills these last few years. Sharifa's been paying them for me.
She sounds devoted.
She is.
If I might ask, where did she get the money?
A friend of hers from the city. He gave her a loan.
Do you happen to know the name of this friend?
Nice man. He came by last night with some of his friends to check on me. He owns some kind of club in the city. A Wang.
She lied to me! Lied! We could get rid of her for you? What good would that do? Nobody would get the money. Wait a minute. The grandfather.
Want us to get rid of him?
No. But I want you to come very close to it.
You leave my grandfather out of this!
All the book learning in the world, and yet you're so stupid.
I'm not the one who's stupid, Wang. If this is supposed to scare me, it's not working. You're just some cheap thug. I don't see why I should even consider paying you back.
Do you have any idea what will happen to you if you don't?
Yes. Nothing.
Who are you?
I'm Black Wolf, and this is Sphinx. We're here to hurt you.
Very, very badly.
We'll see about that.
I think you can mark that debt of yours paid in full.
Huh. They're unbelievable.
They're not even warmed up yet.
Who knew there'd be so many Allwangs in this city?
I have a feeling this is the right one.
Is he alive?
Barely. Call an ambulance.
Well, one thing's for sure, Sharifa couldn't have done this.
Not by herself, anyway.
I trust you're pleased with the way things worked out, Sharifa? Or perhaps I should start calling you Mujiba now.
Rughal, I've changed my mind about going to Hong Kong with you.
Excuse me?
Turn the car around. I want to go to the TV studio.
But why?
To finish playing What's Your Answer? My grandfather's going to be needing more medical care, and I have to be able to pay for it.
But I can offer you so much more.
You're probably right, but it's one thing to be in debt to Oang and quite another to be in business with you.
I'll tear you to pieces.
After all we've done for you.
Calm yourselves. We'll do as she asks.
But...
Driver, go back to the TV station.
How could you have just let her go like that?
If she's going to be of any use to me, she needs to be cooperative.
I'll show you cooperation.
There's a better way.
Welcome back, Sharifa. We had a little accident in the studio last night, but we're back and ready to pick up where we left off. This is your 17th night on What's Your Answer? My question to you is, will you take your winnings and go home, or will you risk it all for even more? What's your answer?
My answer is, let's go for 18.
Shut it down. Shut it all down.
What's going on?
KP Khalid, you are under arrest.
Under arrest? On what charge?
We have evidence that the show is a fraud, that the outcome is fixed, and that you are personally responsible.
This is all a mistake. I'm innocent. Who gave you this so-called evidence? Get your hands off me. Don't you know who I am? I am KP Ali.
It's Rughal. We can take him.
No. There are too many innocents here. Someone could get hurt.
How could she do it? How could she choose to go with Rughal?
It's the difference between knowledge and wisdom.